small, were singing to whom they were in thrall. They couldn't forget Carcosa, the black stars in the sky, where twin suns linked in men's shadows as they pass on by. Their teeth did they gnash, their voices did they bellow, and their sanity melted away, all before the king in yellow.
I sort of caught Vinny up a little bit before we started, but we basically, the common theme amongst all the stories besides Harold's was you guys wrapped those major cases that would define your careers, and in one way or another they led into Delta Green, into people that you knew living this double life where they're an agent for another shadowy organization, and through your research in some cases, through your activity, through your exploration of these dark places and these occult investigations, you ended up in the clutches of the group. But I think the biggest shock at the end of the session came from a little thing you found with a critical success on your roll. Ryan, do you want to recap for us what you found?
No. I'm just going to say something real quick. I lift the corner. I'm going to say that before I forget, because I looked at my other notes.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Do you want to recap for us what you found on the invitation?
Yeah, on this invitation that has the calling card of the Delta Green, I don't know, group with the triangle at the top. It says, please join us to celebrate the 51st birthday of our friend Richard Zeleny, I forget if that's a Z or not, at the Gateway Bridges Restaurant, 9011 Potash Street, Boston, Massachusetts, blah, 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 blah. If you look closely, there are markings above the letters that spell out the phrase "Help me." So we're gonna figure that out.
Amazing. Yeah, so just actually prior to that scene, we had Kendra flying out to Boston. Maybe Jack noticed this before he left. I'm just gonna make a roll because I think this is interesting. Stelios, why don't you give me a forensics roll? I'm gonna see if you can notice this too before you leave.
Oh, do I have good forensics, or was that my last character? That was my last character, so I have 0 forensics. So should I still roll
Have
it?
fun.
Is it possible?
Yeah, so actually it does give a caveat for this. It's just at a minus 20% if you don't have it. So it's going to be an intelligence at minus 20.
Okay.
Oh, you still got it though.
Huge. Huge. Yes, coming out swinging.
That's crazy. Yeah, so you notice this. Maybe it's because you're so like attention to detail after going through these like Louisiana like records and old like late 1800s early 1900s texts like you have with Ida and with Riley, and you find it, "Help me," and you see at the corner of the page there's like a little tab that appears to have been damaged. So yeah, are you guys both gonna sort of lift that up?
You know I already am.
Gotta dig deeper.
Okay. The only thing is, in order to do this, you will have to tear open the 2 sheets of paper.
I think what I'm gonna do before I do that, if it takes a day, I will. But I'm gonna snag some like fingerprint powder from the office and dust it for prints.
Okay. So this is before or after you open it proper?
Before I rip it, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, why don't you give me another forensics roll?
Oh yes, we did it.
Nice.
Okay. You not only dust it for prints, you actually bring in a UV light and just like properly inspect it. The paper stock of the invitation is luxurious and hand pressed, perhaps made at home by an expert in the craft. There are no craftsman marks, no fingerprints, no stamps or dies. The paper is folded and glued like a picture in a frame. And it covers a large area of paper beneath the invitation itself. So something
Didn't you
is
notice
in
that
there.
The corner was frayed.
Yeah, that's what we were
Yeah.
talking about by lifting the
Okay.
corner. But I'm doing this like I'm trying to get
Yeah.
as much forensic evidence before I start destroying
Oh,
it.
okay.
Okay, so
But yeah,
basically it's
I'm also going to tell you this. The lettering has odd loops and swirls and appears to be somewhat uneven, as if the person writing it was trembling. Which is very strange. But yeah, do you want to tear it open?
yeah. So basically, the TLDR is like it's a very perfect invitation, handmade with no distinguishing features.
That's right.
That's crazy.
You find the fact that there are no fingerprints very odd, especially because it is hand pressed.
Yeah, I will open it.
Okay. You tear it open, and like you thought, inside the frame there is a hidden area of paper, and it has a large portion of handwritten text scribbled in a ballpoint pen. And
Okay.
I'm gonna reveal this first on the evidence board, and then I'll reveal it too in the handouts as well. This is what you see.
Oh, very nice.
And I'll put this in your thing too, so you can get a closer look at
Oh
it.
yes. Vinny, were you there for that?
It
when we
has
were-
the seal on it. It has the person seal.
I missed the
It
last
was.
session.
Okay. Oh, you missed a lot. Hold on.
But
Yeah.
Tyler, I was here for like 10 minutes before. Tyler was catching me up.
Okay, good.
So this is called the hidden exemplar in the handouts.
Big thing is the detail of these assets are provided by Delta Green and are very high quality, and there are always details. So like those marks on the invitation, I wouldn't have noticed because I thought these were all like custom made things made by Tyler, and I was like, I don't know if details are relevant or not. But these are all provided by the Delta Green module, game, etc. So we now have higher resolution versions of that in the handouts resources to like inspect more closely.
That's right.
Okay, let's see. Our London business is good, but Vienna and Berlin are quiet. Mr. D. Lloyd, that sounds familiar, has gone to Switzerland, and I hope for good news. He will be there for a week at 1496 Zermatt Street, and then goes to Turin and Rome, and will join Colonel Perry and arrive at Athens, Greece, November 27th or December 2nd. Letters there should be addressed King James Boulevard 3580. We expect Charles E. Fuller Tuesday, Dr. L. McQuaid, and Robert Unger, Esquire, left on the YX Express tonight.
It sounds like
Alright,
it's
there's a
fucking
lot of-
code or something. It's
Yeah,
worded very
one
weirdly.
that sounds like code. One that sounds like code, and two, there's some weird words and some interesting capitalization going on here.
Something strange in the bottom corner too, on the right side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
that- It's that.
Um,
It's that personal seal.
what is your forensic score?
Do we?
Jack?
Yeah, Jack.
I think it's a 21.
Really? That's really low.
Let me check. Yeah, I'm surprised by that too. I think you can see in my roll, right? That's the.
Huh.
My character sheet it's 30.
Oh,
Yeah,
a
it's
30.
30.
Okay, actually, you have enough for this.
Oh, nice.
You needed only 25% for this. You recognize it as a request exemplar. It's a gibberish portion of text a suspect is asked to write so that their handwriting might be compared to evidence. So the writing itself probably doesn't matter all too much, but it's weird that some sort of like writing exercise is included in here. You see at the
And
bottom.
it's stamped with that seal
Yeah,
too.
a
Do we
gold foil
recognize that
stamp.
seal?
Yeah,
So
go look on the board to the right.
Here is what's really weird,
Let me
and I
pan
want you
over.
guys to remember this.
Oh,
In
shit.
this moment, when you see this seal, Jack, you picture in your mind this same seal on that like parchment of paper in the wall in Abby's apartment. Though you were never there, though you never saw it,
Oh.
you have this weird like half memory of it, and I'm gonna have you give me a sanity check for that.
Hold on.
It's like something you forgot about.
Even though he didn't see it. Okay. A sanity, you said?
Yeah.
But so we've seen this seal before?
The
Or
only
it
that
just-
one that
I
would
mean,
have
not
would
us.
be Caleb. Only Caleb would have seen it. Because we all died.
Yeah.
Vinny, you look confused.
No, I'm just thinking. Can I make a check to see if I would recognize it?
Oh, I
At
failed.
all, just because-
I failed.
Okay, so that'll be one
Oh.
point of sanity from you.
Does it automatically
Stelios
remove a
is-
sanity point or no? I didn't
No.
actually see the value before and after. Okay.
No, you have to remove it.
Well,
What were you saying, Vinny?
Could I roll to see if it seems familiar? Just because as part of Stelios' background, he has some experience just studying symbols
Yeah,
and sacred geometry, and that kind of led him on his path
Sacred
to Delta
geometry.
Green.
totally. So first off, you have the same exact experience where you picture this in Abigail's apartment. You might not even know it's Abigail's apartment. You just see it on a wall randomly, like it's some dream you once had. Give me a sanity check for that.
Perfect. All right,
Okay.
sweet.
Maybe just because of your experience with like psychedelics, you just sort of let it wash over you, and you're not really like distressed by it. It's some weird tangential connection to this. What is your occult score?
22.
Oh my god, just high enough.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
You recognize it
Yes.
as a symbol from demonology. It's a person is a demon from an occult text called the Ars Goetia.
She's a demon. Smells like sulfur.
And at the moment you sort of take a good look at the symbol and you're thinking about it, your fire alarm starts going off.
God
Good.
damn it.
So yeah, with that, I mean, maybe in this moment you just take out the batteries to your fire alarm so it'll just stop. What would you guys like to do before potentially leaving for Boston? If you want to.
Are we all together right now?
No,
No.
we're not. We all
Individ-
separately got the
individually.
letter.
You're all separate. Yeah,
Oh.
Kendra's already flown to Boston.
Ship me off to Boston.
Ship it up to
I'm gonna-
Boston.
I'm gonna bring this to what's her face?
Aponte?
Aponte, yeah.
Oh, I
I'm
do
not-
have to say, the person symbol
Mhm.
when Reagan looked at it, that's when like that weird guy with the snakes appeared.
Yep.
There was
Okay.
when Reagan was back at Abigail's apartment just cataloging shit while you guys were all doing your own research. he
Yeah.
found the person symbol, and when he looked at it, he just saw like this guy. I can't remember what he was wearing. I feel like it was like a coat or a jacket or something, and he just had like
It was
like
an army
a
jacket.
it was an army jacket, and he had like like snakes draped over his over his shoulders.
And
Interesting.
it was accompanied by something else as well. I'm not gonna.
Very loud noise.
That's right. And the fire alarm just so happened to go off when Stelios just looked at it. But yeah, so yeah, go ahead.
Well, so things have been pretty low key in terms of Delta Green recently, and like so we just all independently got this invitation. Like, there's no reason, at least for me, to expect that maybe it's a little weird. Maybe I'm like, I don't know. Would I realize that this is like part of the group, or would I other than like the help me, which is weird, and not knowing the sender, like. Or would we know because of like do we see the Delta Green symbol up top? Do we know like this is like part of like business?
Yeah, I'll say give me an intelligence roll.
Oh wow, yeah,
Nice. You're
he's
crushing
coming out
these.
to hit.
You're crushing these. The help me is very odd. The gold foil you don't actually like. You do think it's strange to include, but besides that weird vision you had, you figure like it might be some clue to the operation they're sending you on. So you're not necessarily distressed by that. But the help me is very strange, even for like an operation, like a clue like that. You think like there might be an agent in danger, maybe. Like this could be some sort of way that this agent is indicating up front there's going to be danger, and like I might need your help in some discreet way. But I'm going to cut over to Jack and Kelly Aponte. You come into this like nondescript building that she has in Brooklyn where she like sort of operates sometimes out of. It's sort of near the Brooklyn Bridge, actually.
Do we have character art for Aponte?
No, I was actually gonna make some. I really want to at some point.
She's been a recurring character
I
at this
know.
point. I feel like we should know what she looks like.
I know. I'm gonna make some actually. But yeah, you meet her. Maybe there's like the Brooklyn Bridge in the background. It's summer, so that it's it's orange and yellow and very hazy. And she's looking at it. She's like, well, the symbol's ours. And she's like, she takes a very like fine, I forget the word for this, but basically she uses like a very fine tool to like sort of remove the symbol from the paper, almost like an X-Acto knife almost. And she's just looking at it. She's like, whoever this is has Delta Green access. Or they took it from someone who does.
Have you seen the symbol before?
And you're talking about the demonic symbol?
Yeah, because she just picked that off, the foil off, right?
Yeah. No, she took off the Delta Green triangle.
Oh,
at the top.
okay, with the triangle.
And but she does look at the gold foil, and she has the score necessary, and she's like, this looks to be a demon from the Ars Goetia. It's an occult text.
Mm-hmm.
I can look into this. I think in the meantime, it might not be a bad idea to just investigate what's going on here.
No, I agree. I think, though, that the demonology can be put on hold. I think there's a clue in this text. I just have no experience looking at this. It's a handwriting sample that criminals usually submit for evidence, but there has to be a reason it was included behind the Delta Green stationery. letter frequency, capitalization, numbering, misinterpreted letters as numbers, something.
I mean, yeah, I have my theory. It looks like whoever made these marks on the front page, it's a different pen or other writing implement than the back. I'm wondering if they're trying to impersonate someone by writing in their handwriting.
On the front or on the Delta Green letterhead, or on this note here?
On the request exemplar. But it's bizarre. Why would they include that in this?
Can we run this through the FBI database for any handwriting samples for local and federal law enforcement? See if it matches any currently incarcerated or watch list suspects?
Yeah, she can certainly do that. It's just going to take some time. So she could do that potentially as other things go on. Yeah.
I think before, like, as I say that, and I finish my sentence, my hand's on the paper, I slide it away from her, and I say real quickly, if you verify this is Delta Green and there's some shady shit going on, I need a positive affirmation from you that you're okay with whatever this is happening. This seems below board even for me, who hasn't been on Delta Green missions as long as you.
Jack, don't take this as me signing off on anything. This is extremely distressing. I mean, even for the group, this is kind of crazy. I think maybe scope this place out and see what this person wants. And if they are an agent, get back to me with what they want. If there's some other individual, find out what they know and take them out of the picture.
You want me to go to Boston right now?
As soon as you can. You need time to figure out what the fuck is going on here. Maybe go days ahead of when this meeting is supposed to be. And if you run into any trouble, call me.
You got it.
I know a man or two up at the Boston office, so I can help you.
Great. I need to find a way to get in without being seen, scope out the area without actually going there physically. Do you have any people that could hack into the cameras around this address?
I could. Yeah. I know someone. And unwittingly, she ends up one way or another contacting Kendra.
No. I was gonna say, funny enough, I met a computer person worked at the fort. I think they could help too if we can sign off on her help on this. And I will also be giving Kendra a call.
Yeah, it's funny.
So you'll get 2 calls.
Yeah, Kendra, you get off the plane.
So popular.
The plane at Logan Airport, and classically you take your phone off of airplane mode, and you have 2 missed calls from 2 very different people. One is from Jack Holloway, and one is from someone who you know as Agent Kestrel.
Ooh.
Well, you know who she's gonna call first. Obviously, Mr. Holloway.
Let's go. Yeah, so we'll say later that day you get a call, Jack, from Kendra.
Yeah. How you doing?
Hey, Jackie. Got your call. Sorry, I was on a flight.
Would happen to be Boston, would it? And you hear Jack like chuckle. Just kidding. I have something coming up in Boston that I need to go to, but I think I could use your expertise while I'm up there.
Hey, I'm supposed to be Big Brother here, not you.
I mean, that's why I need your help. I need some of your keyboard whiz to help me scope out a place.
Yeah, what with?
Um, I'm on some special assignment. There's this address I'm supposed to scope out, but I can't be seen there. It's a Kings James Boulevard. I wanted to know if you can help me find any security cameras around there. Maybe we can view it remotely.
Long pause.
Hello? Disconnected? You for some reason you hear the phone shaking like he's like physically trying to get the connection back. Hello?
I'll get back to you on that.
Oh, all right. Well,
Give me a bit of time.
All right, I'll be flying up to Boston here soon, maybe the next couple days. So, I'll let you know when I land, and maybe we can work something out. Not sure where you are at right now, but I'll talk to you soon.
Sooner than you'd think. Hangs up.
All right. Bye.
That's certainly King James Boulevard.
And by the way, did you mean Potash Street for that? The address of the...
Oh, yeah.
I assumed you meant so, but... and yeah, I'll have you both just give me sanity checks for realizing out of all of the potential cases you guys could be on, you're on the same one, heading to the same area.
I'm alive this time. Yes, let's go.
Fail, yo.
Okay, so just one sanity. Yeah, and to catch you up, Caleb, essentially we're just dealing with the aftermath of that revelation, the help me and everything. Just to speed things up, I'll just have Harold give me a forensics check. I'm gonna see if he has a 0. Okay, so I'll have him give me an intelligence check, and this will be at minus 20%. I'm gonna see if you can notice this before heading to Boston.
1 second. Character sheet's buffering. Oh, my whole entire page is buffering. You said intelligence?
Yep, intelligence at minus 20. Oh, still got it though. Okay, yeah, so you and Jack and Stelios are all on the same page in that, like, you open up this FedEx package, Donald has left the room, your guy that works for you, and you see help me, like those dotted letters. So yeah, what how would he respond? Do you think he would go to Boston regardless? Would he try to do some research?
I think he might look into if there was any news about those guys that got exploded.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know if that necessarily would have something to do with this, but
no, you're smart for keeping up on that.
Didn't the thing say something along the lines of like "help me" or something like that when I was running away from it?
What thing?
Whatever killed them, wasn't it like saying something haunting?
You didn't hear it say anything, but you heard like children's laughter.
Okay.
Before it was trying to open the door. Yeah, so looking into it in the news, you find that it is like this anomalous event that happened where like someone they seem to think that someone just poured like a bucket of blood or buckets of blood in this random FedEx or sorry, U-Haul in the Queens area, and they don't find any body parts, they don't find any gore. It's just a bunch of blood. And so apparently that U-Haul was out of service for 3 years. So it was just like a completely shut down, like it was no longer a U-Haul, which makes sense because you walked in and it there's only one truck. So maybe one of these guys used to work there and they just sort of took over once they were closed down. It's unsure, but you could try to research into their names too if you wanted, but that would be a much, much harder role.
Yeah, I think with this package, I think he'd probably not try to figure out anything based on these people's names, just because I don't think it would necessarily be worth his time, and I don't think he'd be really just scouring for random first names. But I think with this package, he's kind of like he's got the itch for whatever is going on, and he thinks that definitely has something to do with it. So I think he'd definitely want to meet up with other agents that are going to be dealing with this situation.
Okay. So you get a ticket to Logan to potentially see who could also be called to this operation. And yeah, we'll I want to cut back. Are you here, Vinny?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool.
Here.
Just let me know what Stelios would like to do, if he wants to do anything before leaving.
Yeah, I think he's a little skizzed out. He doesn't know what's to come, but based on his last encounters and how naive he was going into it the last time, and I think he'll probably want to do something just to calm his nerves. So I think he's gonna go. One of his bonds is actually a location called the
That's
Sacred
right.
Site, and it's like the Hidden Glade in Central Park. It's a secluded, overgrown clearing surrounded by twisted trees and half-buried stonework. Doesn't appear on any map. Sometimes you go back there to think, to meditate, to remember, yada yada yada. So I think he's gonna go and smoke a joint, and this is a special place for him. I think the only other person he'd been here with was Vigo, and he's just gonna light up and just, look at the stars. And he's going to, ask Vigo, like, hey man, help me. Just be meditating on that message in the invitation. And just try to calm his nerves.
Okay, so you're calling out to Vigo to the sky?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a sanity check.
Oh. Huh.
It's close.
Okay. You just get the light of the stars in answer to you. We'll cut back to Kendra. You're in Boston. Do you try to get accommodations?
Of course. Got us set up properly, per usual.
All right. Where are you staying in Boston?
I don't know, Tyler. You tell me, man. You know all the good places.
We all know Boston. Yeah, let's look at Boston hotels.
Boxer.
Stay at the most egregiously overpriced place because it's not on your dime.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll say they put you up at the Hilton at Boston Park Plaza. It's a 4-star hotel. It's pretty nice, but you're part of the government now, so you have a little bit of an expense line you can sort of use.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's only
she kind of gets.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
She gets like the bare accommodations down, like doesn't even settle in before booting up, like just setting up her rig or whatever she has there, and first she's gonna look into Jack Holloway.
That's
Yes, I love
fun.
this.
That's really
I
fun.
love this.
Okay, yeah, give me a computer science. Let's see how much you find. Or a search,
Let's see.
whichever one you prefer.
Ooh, it's always the choice between the search and the. Let's go computer science. Oh no, a
You
failure.
can't find anything. Push it.
Yeah,
push it.
you're good at
There.
covering. No, dude. No, dude. I don't want to push it. I want to get my computer science up even higher.
This is true.
Guess you cover your trail pretty well.
Yeah, so I'll say with that,
Wow, Jack, you're so boring.
yeah, I
Just
guess
saying,
like Ryan, what would he?
Jack, he sneezes.
Yeah, I guess like Ryan, what would he find on just like a basic Google search for your name?
I think you find a very outdated dating profile on like a website, not like an actual like dating app. You see his Facebook page, but it has the generic Facebook. Hasn't uploaded a profile picture. It says he lives in Washington D.C. And maybe you find an outdated sports article from when, he placed in his track meet in like high school or something in the Virginia area. That's it. You find the most
And now he
annoying.
plays
I love it.
pickleball in his spare time? Who the fuck has even heard of pickleball?
You also find it listed in the text of a book as well on Google. The name Jack Holloway appears to be a character in a book called The Yellow House.
What the fuck? I'm sorry.
This is literally what the fuck was his name? Jacob Gast in
I'm so
Lore.
sad. I'm bringing back Jacob Gast for a campaign
I
because I
know.
loved his character.
He was
His
amazing.
character was so cool.
Dude, the hunt.
The hunt. Tyler, I remember when you figured out what I was doing and you were like, "What is going on?"
That's still one of my favorite scenes as a player. Just like listening
Me
to
too.
that. It wasn't even me. I was like, oh my god, this is sick. This is so hype. Hell yeah.
Very
Anyway,
wholesome scene.
yeah, wholesome as in there are holes in someone now.
Just carrying this woman.
Yeah,
What a nice guy.
salvation.
So this is the second time that it's happened where one of your characters has been the name of a character in like a. Because you guys are
that's
doing
what
research,
you were
and
referencing.
yeah,
Yes, okay.
there was like a children's rhyme called The Gast.
Yes.
That's true.
Alright,
But yeah,
the
that's what
Yellow
comes up.
House. What the hell is this Yellow House book?
So you see it's like that typical annoying Google Books thing where it just shows you a single page and then it says you have to purchase it in order to see the whole
where
thing.
it's like the rest of the web
I
page
hate
is
it.
blurred out. Well, I can easily bypass that, right?
Yeah, actually that's true. You easily bypass that, go into like the whatever the CSS of the page and just like edit it a little bit. And yeah, you find it appears to be a book. It appears to be a psychological horror novel.
Ooh.
Jack Holloway appears to be one of 4 characters that find themselves trapped in a mysterious place called the Yellow House. All attempts to leave the Yellow House fail, and in the end, the characters realize they are actually figures in a little girl's dollhouse, doomed to endlessly act out her juvenile fantasies. And I'll have you give me a sanity check
Oh man.
as you find the other names of the characters in the novel.
Oh,
Boy.
let's hear 'em.
Oh no. Womp womp. That's another failure. Oh god.
Okay.
My rolls are not good today.
So that's going to be another 1 point off. As you see, characters named Kendra White, a character named Stelios Demosthenes. You have no idea what that means. And a character named Harold Burton. And the author of this work appears to be a woman that you've never heard of before. Her name is Michelle Van Fitz.
Oh my god.
Wait. Why does that sound familiar again? Oh shit! I gotta.
Michelle's the one of the first people we interacted with at the McAllister building, right?
It appears as though this book was written in 1994.
Oh.
94.
Oh no.
Very prescient of Michelle Van Fitz.
That's right. Hence the sanity check.
Oh my goodness.
The little girl whose dollhouse is the center stage. She actually becomes a character in the 3rd act of the book because they realize they're in a dollhouse because they shake when she's moving it to move into a new house in Chicago with her parents. The little girl's name in the
Toy
book
Story.
is literally is Emmeline.
Emmeline. Emmeline. That's. Mild panic attack.
Rightfully
Like
so.
Kendra's still getting used to Delta Green, and you never know what to expect. It's always gonna surprise you. Maybe makes her a little more paranoid, but there's also that part of her that just also gets really interested. But I think she's gonna take a deep breath and refocus and see what she can dig up on this address that we've been given, that Jack had actually mentioned to her.
Okay. So, looking up the address at Potash Street.
Yes.
Alrighty. Yeah, so you can give me a computer science roll. There's a certain amount that you're going to get just off the bat because it's super easy to Google, but if you succeed, you'll get more stuff.
Alright, that is a success, Reno.
Okay. You find that it's actually pretty easy to, like, potentially access the street cameras that are outside of the restaurant. Gateway Bridges appears to be a one-story Mediterranean restaurant. It's actually located in Dorchester, and it's been there since 1981. You find it has 4 stars on Yelp, and it's a favorite among locals for its Tuesday and Friday buy one get one free appetizer nights. But the food itself is unremarkable. We just see a montage of you going through all these different sites. You find the restaurant's LinkedIn, and you find 19 people are employed there. The owner of the restaurant appears to be a guy named Eduardo Diaz. Looks to be a middle-aged fellow. You find his exact age, actually, because you find his records online. He's 52. And just looking at like Google Earth, you see the restaurant is directly next to a place called Gateway Park. It's a small stone-walled municipal park that could be a potential surveillance nest should you want to see into the restaurant. Do you want to try to access one of these security cameras on the street?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You access it. You see employees coming and going, keeping pretty normal hours for the time. It seems like Eduardo, who you actually like managed to spot on the security camera at one point, is like going in and out. He has his own routine. You don't see anyone odd really coming or going in the time that you observe. You see the park camera offers a view in on what looks like a larger party room that has like 3 huge windows. So you gather this is probably where this like Richard Zaloni birthday is probably being held. And it's extremely visible from the street.
Okay. And this place, it looks pretty like public then, right? Like it doesn't seem...
It's extremely public.
Okay.
It's not like downtown Boston. There's not like droves of people, but you see like there's always people on the street outside that are just walking by.
Well, that's good news. All right, might as well call some room service and settle in then.
All right. And I think we'll cut back to Jack then. You're now sort of nearing like the end of the day on let's see here. The 29th.
Okay.
So this meeting's supposed to take place on September 1st. Would you like to go immediately to Boston, like Aponte was saying? Would you like to try to do some more research before going?
I think he'll go probably a week early and start, because he didn't get a call from Kendra yet, so he's gonna go in advance and scope out, but in person. He'll have to resort to like stakeouts, surveilling, probably find the park across the street again, and probably case that as a good surveillance place and sort of find everything out manually rather than using a computer.
Is there a moment where Kendra catches him on the cameras?
I think so,
there will
probably.
be a moment when you see a silhouette, but it's like obviously a federal agent. He's just in a ball cap and shades, and it's like, all right, he could have done a little bit more work to conceal his identity.
You You get a call on your phone.
Does it say Kendra White or does it say like star
Yeah.
69, like caller unknown?
It's from Kendra White.
Hey Kendra, I've been waiting to hear back from you. I think you, as you're looking at the camera, you see him answer his phone.
Oh, Jack. I don't think I've ever seen anyone look more like a Fed than you.
I mean, guilty is charged, I guess. I mean, you saw me in my jacket before when we met the first time. I don't know why that's relevant now, but thanks, I guess. It has been my job for the past however long.
Well, thought you'd want to go with a little more discretion than that.
You see Jack appear like freeze a little bit. You see him tense up and like slightly turn towards the camera he's definitely like spotted before, and waves a tiny bit. Oh, I see.
Well, I guess I can save you a few minutes. What are you looking to know about the place? Haven't had eyes on the inside, but I've been looking around the street, nearby area.
When were you gonna? So you see him start walking away back to his car, essentially, so he could take the phone call in private. But he says, "So you were just gonna research this and not tell me? Isn't this part of the request that I sort of asked for a week ago or something? What's
Surveillance
going on
takes
here, Ken?"
time, Jack.
Yeah, but I mean, I have my own ways of doing surveillance too. We could have just linked notes together earlier rather than, I'm apparently caught in your, and you probably track him to another camera, and he's like looking around at all the cameras. There's your network over here that you set up.
You know, you're probably right. Guess we've worked together more than a few times at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
professional courtesy is all. I don't need access to your whatever you're doing, but some heads up.
Sorry, Jack.
Anyway, all in the past now. You find anything juicy about this place? It's not time sensitive, but I think I'll need it by the end of the week if you find anything interesting happening at Potash Street.
I mean, everything on the outside seems to be overwhelmingly normal. Although, if you want to hunker down and set up a little bit of surveillance on your own, near the park, there seems to be a good spot. Might get some good eyes on the inside, or just go in for a bite.
How about I supplement your surveillance with some physical pictures? And he sort of like puts his like giant telephoto lens up against the side of the car so she can see that, like, oh, he can see into the restaurant from his vantage point, whereas he can't get, or she can't get eyes on the inside. So he'll like post up in a spot where he can see directly in front of the window with his probably like very long range camera lens and binoculars. Probably that'd probably be easier.
You're pretty old school, Jack.
Well, I am old, Kendra. I don't know about these newfangled computers.
I mean, I'm getting old myself at this point.
You have one of these, and he holds up a pager out the window.
Don't have a relic like that.
I'll send you some of these pictures on a secure line if you want to send me a number, and I'll keep you updated.
Okay, so you guys are both just gonna surveil for now?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real surprise when Jack sees her in person.
Yeah, but just with this remainder of the surveillance, like, you don't really see anything unusual. You just see like waiters and waitresses coming and going, patrons. It seems to be like a pretty well patronized establishment. From your angle, Jack, which is separate from the security cameras, You see that there's like a terraced area around the side.
A terrorist area? Oh my god.
There's a terrorist cell.
We got him.
There appears to be like a large dining room with a bunch of tables. You count 11. There's a kitchen and a utility area, and you also see that like large party room that's visible from the surveillance nest that you can only presume is probably where Richard Zaloni is inviting you for his birthday.
Okay. I think Jack will try to research any blueprints of like how old the building is, if there's any city planning maps, any sewage drains, ventilation, etc., into the building that may reveal the basement. Cordoned off areas that were shut down because they were decrepit. If it was built on top of anything, information like that.
Yeah, so you find a lot of the same information that Kendra did. You find just like basic. You do find the blueprints to the building, and it just appears to be like a basic one-story restaurant. There is a small basement, but you gather it's mostly probably used for storage. It doesn't intersect with any like sewer lines or anything weird. It's been active since 1981. And it's just had the one owner, Eduardo Diaz. He appears to be a Dorchester local.
All right. He'll probably send all that information, Kendra using a secure line, not knowing that she already knows all that. But I think you see him try to take a picture of the blueprint with his phone camera, but it's like definitely blurry, and like he like moved it so fast that the shutter couldn't capture it in time. So you just get a bunch of blurry pictures of like documents. I don't even know how old Jack is. I don't think he's that old, but I think it's funny.
Jack's just like born in the wrong decade, I guess.
No. I know he's like.
I mean, he's definitely at least Gen X. I feel like.
Yeah, he was one of the last. What was the actor's name for Hopper in?
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so he's older, so I think it's plausible.
David Harbour.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably in his like in his late 40s, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he'd have to be at least because he probably was in his late 20s in 1995. So yeah, 20 years later, yeah, maybe in his 50s even. It's a typical dad move. He's like trying to take the picture and it's just fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, at this point, Kendra's fucking like, how old is she now? In her mid 40s.
Yeah, you guys actually look like your concept art now. That is thoroughly what we're seeing.
Yeah, she's in her mid 40s, and she was either around the same age as Jack or younger than Jack back in 1995. So.
But yeah, what does Jack say to Kendra?
Found some information while researching the quote old-fashioned way, and just sends him like all that information he found, and then the blurry pictures, of course. But that's pretty much it. I don't think he's expecting a conversation, just like a normal update on info.
Yeah, how far out are we from the celebration?
So it is the evening of the 29th, so you have 2 more days until the 1st of September when it's supposed to take place. You have the 30th and the 31st.
Yeah, could I look up Richard Zaloni?
Richard Zaloni. You look it up, no check necessary. You just find that like a bunch of random like Greek men. Like it doesn't seem to be like this person's name or anything.
Does one of them have the last name Demosthenes?
Demosthenes, he comes up.
His shop.
or sorry, not Greek actually, Polish. You find that Zeloni is the Polish word for green.
That's funny.
Dick Green.
All right.
So
And
it's definitely either like a cover because Delta Green, or he's fucking with us.
Oh shit.
Speaking of which, what is Stelios doing after his little smoke sesh? We'll say it's August 30th. He has probably a day and a half until he's supposed to be at this meeting.
Wait!
You realize something?
Oh my god.
I realized something. I was just staring at my screen and I realized something.
Let's hear it.
I was waiting.
The fucking napkin with the diagram.
Yep.
GBR, Gateway Bridges Restaurant.
Oh.
Wow.
That's right. That's
Wait,
right.
what's the? Did you figure out anything that matches the LE, like the lion or whatever, the LEAO?
No, not yet, but holy shit, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Not that Kendra would know anything about this, but Seth, the player, is like, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a big one that I was waiting for. That's great you
Fuck
found
yeah.
that. You could look up Liao if you wanted as well. But in the meantime, yeah, what is Stelios doing? He has a day and a half until he's supposed to be there.
Well, at this point, he'll probably. No, he'll probably chill for the day and then just like fly out the morning the next day. I mean, why? No need to get there early.
All right, so he's gonna fly out the 31st, or does he want to fly out the 1st, like earlier on in the day?
The first, so what? I don't know if it does have a time. I'm assuming it's at night. He could get there and leave first, take the early morning flight, and then have the day to hang out, check into the hotel, and he probably doesn't feel the need to get there any earlier than the day of. If it's not till later, that's plenty of time.
Perfect. And I'll check back in with Harold. It's August 30th. You've researched that news article. When does he want to try to get to Boston?
I think he might just take a train, if that's possible.
Certainly possible.
I think there's a train that goes. It's not a big fan of going to the airport.
Fair. Is he going on the 30th, or is he waiting till the 1st?
I think he'd go on the 30th and like just get settled in his like hotel and have like a good meal.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say
Or go to the north end.
stay somewhere in the north end. That'd be kind of cool.
I think the Boxer was there. Could he stay at the Boxer?
He certainly can stay at the Boxer. Okay. So I think it'd be really funny if at some point, do you think he'd go to scope out the restaurant beforehand?
Sorry, which restaurant?
The one
that Seth was.
the one you're supposed to be meeting at on the 1st.
Oh yeah, he would definitely like go have dinner maybe near it.
He would just go to the restaurant for.
I just think it's so funny.
for
Like
dinner.
at some point that night on the 30th, you guys would just see. Well, actually, only Jack would recognize him. But like, you have your camera up, you're taking snapshots of the restaurant. You see this old guy that you had met as a previous Delta Green agent, just like walking by,
Yeah.
doing his own little bit of surveillance. Kendra,
I
maybe on
remember his
the
name?
camera. Yeah, you do.
No. But Kendra doesn't know who that is.
No,
But
she
I
doesn't,
think
but she sees you like react kind of strangely on one of the cameras.
I'm gonna text her the name. Your Harold. What's your last name?
Burton.
Harold Burton. Because not know like I say a person of POI, person of interest, colon Harold Burton. After that.
Oh shit.
Okay, fucking chill runs down her spine.
Who's a character in that novel that you just
He was a character in the Yellow
Exactly.
House.
that's gonna
So
proc
now we're just
another
missing. We're missing
Wait,
one of
that's
the
the
fucking.
problem.
that's gonna proc another sanity, unfortunately.
Can I
Ooh,
just
Stinky.
I'm gonna just send him everything. I'm gonna send him everything I know, so that I'm not the only one who's gonna be making sanity checks. That's a success.
Okay, you're all good. You're all good.
Yeah, she's keeping it close to her belt for now. Shit's getting weird.
Okay. So
Additionally, I don't think Harold would be doing it in a way that would be, and obviously you guys noticed me anyways, but I don't think he would be trying to like, disguise his interest in it, only expecting that people like you guys would be paying attention to it.
Yeah, he's trying to stay normal for like the everyday person, but like if there's like actual like Delta Green people here, he's like, okay, I'm found out.
Yeah, well, no, it's more so he's just like, all right, well, I know I'm meeting them, so the sooner I meet them, the sooner I know what I'm doing.
Well,
here.
no, he doesn't know. He doesn't know he's meeting. Like, you don't know anyone else that has received these invites.
Oh, I just assumed he was assuming this was a Delta Green thing.
Oh, I see.
As he assumes every weird thing that happens to him is.
But yeah, I mean, does Jack like make himself known? He's currently in a position where Harold could not see him.
No, because he doesn't know why Harold's there. He thinks
Yeah.
that's like super suspicious.
No, it's a very intriguing situation that you all have found yourselves in.
Mhm.
Okay, so does he just like sort of surveil the restaurant a little bit, like Harold, and then go
Yeah.
back to the boxer?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Yeah.
The 30th passes by. We're just gonna go day by day. Don't have to spend a ton of time on this, but does anyone want to do anything on the 31st, the day before this is going down?
Nah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no new updates on the surveillance. You guys keep it up, but nothing interesting.
That's the
I
best
would
part
write
of
Blake a
surveillance is
letter.
that most of it's fucking boring.
Yep. And the day rolls around. We'll say, just because I kind of have to keep track of this, we'll say that Jack is staying also at the Hilton Boston. And
Okay.
maybe Stelios is like on a bit of a budget, so we'll put him somewhere cheaper. I don't know. It seems
He
thematically
hasn't unlocked.
correct.
He hasn't got that company card yet. So.
Yeah. So
Moxie.
Seth, what was the connection with GBR and the restaurant?
That's the name of this restaurant.
The not the Great Bridge. What was it?
Gateway Bridges
Gate-
Restaurant.
Gateway Bridge.
Leão means lion in Portuguese, by the way, and can
Yeah.
also be used to mean the astrological sign Leo.
yeah, that's right. Stelios stays at a place called the Best Stay Inn. It's extremely dingy, but it's in Boston. It's close enough. But yeah. Are you guys going to stay on surveillance and then enter the restaurant like on time? Are people gonna try to stay on surveillance and not even enter the restaurant until something happens? What's the plan?
Harold's gonna show up early and wait outside and see if he sees anybody he thinks is involved in this or is involved in Delta Green. Probably be like 45 minutes early.
Okay. Yeah, this is presumably going to take place at 8 p.m. on the 1st.
Yeah, I think Kendra's gonna be watching a lot first. See just how many people are coming into the restaurant.
Okay. What about Jack and Stelios?
What part of the letter said that he needs to meet or be there? On Potash Street. It doesn't say a time though.
I know. I realized that looking at the handout, but on my end it says 8 p.m. on the 1st. Okay. So we'll just say that was written on the the actual postage for it. Like it was another hint.
I think just in case someone actually needs help, Jack will actually go in. He'll probably put like a small pen camera or some funny gadget that he probably has laying around to record voice and audio, and potentially stream that back to Kendra. He'll probably have Kendra walk him through how to set all that up too.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he could even like leave his iPhone on record or something on him and just.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. And he'll go in as a normal customer though. He's not gonna.
Okay.
Try to be like, this is the police. We're coming in.
What time is he going in?
He's gonna go in like 2 hours before, like 6 o'clock.
Okay. And Stelios.
Stelios is gonna show up basically on time, but probably a little late. Fashionably late. He doesn't want to be the first one there. It's maybe like 8:10, but he's gonna disguise himself a bit. He's gonna try to blend in. So he's probably gonna get some just fake plastic glasses, like not sunglasses because it's late, but just like clear lens glasses, and then just like a Boston Red Sox cap and maybe like a Boston, is it August or September 1st?
It is September 1st.
Probably like a Red Sox jersey or shirt, just to try to look like he's a local.
Get some Boston merch. I love it. Okay, great. And just to confirm, Harold is 45 minutes before 8, so 7:15.
Correct.
Okay. So, Jack and Kendra. You see at 7 p.m. You see a car pull up. Looks to be a 2010 Ford Escape. Using your camera, you sort of zoom in. You see it has a Massachusetts State Police sticker. And
what's the model of the car again?
A 2010 Ford Escape.
2010 Ford Escape.
And it looks like it has and because these cameras are pretty detailed, it has a parking permit on the dash for a Massachusetts State Police building in Framingham, Mass. And it has many similar stickers along this dash indicating a long history of employment. You see that getting out of the car, you see what looks to be like a tall, older African-American gentleman. Appears to have a gray beard, and just like a simple he almost looks like a retired dad or like a retired granddad. Like he just has like a graphic tee on and just like a simple like woolen sort of like coat. And this is what this gentleman looks like.
Agent Exeter. Oh my
I'm
god,
just gonna
Seth,
scream every time I recognize
you're
something.
you're giving me the chills here. Stop.
That's just gonna be my oh shit, there's something happening. Not that I know his name yet, but
And yeah, he looks to be like maybe 60 something, and he just has like a simple manila folder that he grabs from his passenger seat. You see that he seems to look in the back of his car at something before he grabs the manila folder and shuts the door, and he starts to walk directly into the restaurant. So timeline wise, Harold arrives at 7:15. You're walking straight in, right, to the party, or are you gonna try to surveil first?
He was gonna just like find a bench nearby and just wait until he saw somebody that he thinks is involved in this and approach them outside of it.
Okay, that's interesting, yeah, because you missed this guy. So you're sort of sitting outside. You see that there is like an older black gentleman that's sitting in like the area visible to the street through these large glass windows. Other than that, you just see the Explorer parked outside the restaurant. So for now, you don't see anyone approach. So is there anything anyone would like to do before 8 comes around?
well, Kendra's probably gonna show up. She knows that Jack's in there, so at least she has that going for her.
Okay. Oh my god, and I forgot. Wait, Jack is inside the restaurant, right?
Yeah, I'm inside.
Okay. Then you're gonna have a couple other things happen too.
Okay.
You see the same guy, older, 60-something black gentleman. He's tall, giving retired granddad sort of vibes. He walks by you. You're not sitting in the area, right? Or are you?
Not sitting in the what?
So you see at this point, the area has a sign that says like Richard Zaloni birthday, like reserved. So there's a part of the restaurant that's meant for it. But does he sit there, or does he just sit like in the waiting area?
I think he sits in the waiting area, pretty much looking for anyone that goes in there.
Okay.
Like he's basically staking out who is Richard Zaloni, and like, is he wearing anything obviously like Delta Green? I need help. Like looking for suspicious or nervous behavior.
Okay. Yeah, you just see this gentleman pass by you heading towards the Richard Zaloni room. As he passes by you, you see he takes out a metal case from his pocket, and he takes something out of it. Looks like a pill of some kind, and swallows it. Give me an alertness roll.
Okay, I have a 50. Oh, let's see. Yes.
Woo, baby!
You see he pops a pill, but you actually are like close enough that you can see it just looks like the pill has like a small piece of paper in it.
Oh.
And he pops it. And as he walks by you, you hear him humming a song to himself. And he just seems to be like sort of happy, and he's like, let the red dawn surmise what we shall do when this blue starlight dies and all is through. And
That's the sheep music.
and he
Oh shit! Okay.
he just walks in and sits down at the table.
Oh my god. But that's from Act 1. Jack doesn't know anything about that.
Yes.
So,
Well,
yes. In the book. Oh, fuck.
It's not
I'm
one
gonna
of
have you
these
give
fucking
me
mimetic,
Yeah.
fucking weird.
I'm gonna have you give me a sanity check.
Oh my god, I'm getting flashbacks to a life that's not mine. Sanity check. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes, that's gonna be 1 point of sanity
I
loss.
lost 2 sanity
Um,
this session.
You have a momentary flash of a wall in an apartment covered with hundreds of bizarre items and a piece of sheet music with those exact words.
What's her name? Abigail Wright?
Abigail, right?
Abigail. W-R-I-T or R-I-G?
W-R-I-G-H-T. You.
Yeah.
The memory feels alien to you, as if it were placed in your mind with no context.
Okay. So he can see the manila folder in his in that guy's hand.
Yep. Yeah, he's holding a manila folder. It's closed and it's nondescript.
Is this place at a bar? Like, is that where the reserve area is, or is it just tables?
Yeah, it looks to be one large table in sort of like this party room in a separate wing of the restaurant.
Yeah, I think.
And as he passes by you, he smells faintly of oil.
Okay. What type of oil? Like kerosene, or like he just smells oily, like olive oil?
Is he greasy looking?
It's a little shiny.
Yeah, he smells like gasoline.
Oh.
Oh. Is he? Can I see if he's visibly dripping or like is he covered in gasoline essentially?
No, he appears to be dry.
Okay. I think he'll approach it and sort of tap him on the shoulder and say, excuse me, sir, I'm new in the area. Do you know if a Charles E. Fuller works here? I've been looking for my friend, and he said he'd meet me here.
Oh, Charles E. Fuller. Last I heard, he was spending a day at the races.
Oh, so you know him too. That's good. What is it, Vinny? You want to say something before I continue a conversation?
Isn't that like
here?
a code for like? I think that's from
big.
God's hand, but like that's like the code for like the code word for.
Yeah.
I'm part of Delta Green.
Across both campaigns, that's what they've used.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's essentially saying in code to you, like, I'm an agent. If you don't respond, he's going to assume you're not an agent. But
no. I just didn't remember what that phrase was. Which we could play that out if we wanted. But I think Jack says, I'm glad someone else knows a common friend here. Do you mind if I take a seat and chat?
Come right in.
Do you want anything to drink? quite a bit parched.
Oh no,
Mm,
not for me. I've been sober 10 years.
Teach yourself. He just orders a tonic water. He doesn't order alcohol. He just orders a normal seltzer or a tonic water.
Okay. At this point, Harold comes in. Harold, you see these two individuals seated in the Richard Zaloni party. Do you go up to them?
I clock him as he walks in and just like make unblinking eye contact with him.
I would say I'd probably notice that. And I would walk over, and I would just say, I'm here for the Richard Zaloni party.
Sit down.
Okay. You
It's
know what
funny
this is
how
all
much
about?
less cloak and dagger this is than the other parties meeting.
Oh, were you in the other party session, Seth?
No, I'm talking about our first session of this campaign. How we're like all we are like M-cell fucking fake like pseudonyms and stuff,
Yeah.
like
Well,
aliases.
It's more that like I've seen him before. I know he's tied
Yeah.
to Richard, and he just walks in the front door. I'm like, God damn it! Just sit down. This is.
Yeah, it seems.
So do you know what this is all about?
Who are you addressing that to?
To Ryan.
I sort of pat him on the back really hard, as in like a nudge to just more subtlety, please. Because I feel like there's a generational shift. Like Harold doesn't really care anymore. He's old and like, I'm gonna die eventually. But like Jack Holloway's like, oh god, I have to babysit this guy now. We're just enjoying a drink. Pats him on the back.
Yeah, you see this guy
Oh.
who's seated there. He gets up and he pushes back the seat for you. He's like, "Here, take a seat. Least I can do.
Oh, thank you.
You both can call me
Appreciate it.
Exeter. Now look, I'm old-fashioned. You can call yourselves by whatever name you'd like, but an E name would probably be best if you can't think of one. This will be E-cell until further notice."
Oh shit! This is a recruitment message. You call me Emmett.
And yeah, at what point does Kendra go in if she does?
Yeah, she shows up around this time.
She comes in. It's like the same, day at the races type bit. She sits down too. As Exeter, who he calls himself, stands up, you hear the faint noise of like crumpling paper. But he takes the chair back for you and oh, what's up? And pushes it in. And he's like, I have to get the chair for the fine lady.
Oh, don't bother. I don't mind standing.
Ah, very well. Well, let me treat you. What would you like to drink? It's on the group's dime, obviously, not mine. So feel free to get whatever you'd like.
A Manhattan for me then.
All right.
I'll have an old fashioned.
All right. I'll let them know. He heads over to this like private bar in this area you guys have, and you see him talking with the waitress. And at this point, Stelios walks in. A little late. Oh no, is Vinny frozen?
Yeah, he texted.
No.
No, do we lose him?
No.
Well, we can stall for time. He said he's fixing his computer.
Okay.
You guys can refer to me as Agent Estrella.
I don't know what this agent business is. We're just a couple of friends here, Estrella. He says very flatly, as he's like eyeballing you. Like, read the room, buddy.
It's also funny because like you sent Kendra his name, so she's researched him at this point.
You see my eyes dart to her and dart to him. He's like, I don't know what's going on here.
He
She
just
kind of
does
just
not
like
give a
rolls her
shit.
eyes like at just how ridiculous
that
this
is.
whole situation is.
Yeah.
In the sense that like we were spending so much time preparing, and it's all just like
There's this
all
old
all
man
the,
throwing a wrench into everything.
yeah, all the secrecy is just gone, and it's just kind of goofy. It's almost like a bit of levity,
Yeah.
considering how strange Delta Green normally is and how mind fucky it usually is.
Yeah, Harold has no time for what's the word I'm looking for? He doesn't have a lot of time left in his life, so he's not spending a lot of time on giving a shit.
But yeah, Exeter, are you back with us, Vinny? Can you hear us?
Yeah, sorry about that. That was weird.
All good. Stelios comes in 10 minutes late, and he sees 3 or 4 individuals now seated at a table in the Richard Zaloni room. Does he sit down and get acquainted?
They're just all sitting around the table. I guess he'll go up. He'll stop at the hostess and ask for some wine for the table before he goes down, so that we can all get comfortable.
Comes out with a bottle of wine and some glasses. And by this point, Exeter comes back as well with your drinks and passes them out. And he's like, for the new fellow here, and for the rest of you, look, I'm old school, so I'm Agent Exeter, and this is Esel. But I know a lot of you new school guys just go by your regular names, so that's fine too. But if you like, you can give me an E-name when we go around and introduce ourselves. So this is Agent Estrella, and he points to Kendra. What would you like to be known as?
Wait, he like addressed Kendra as Estrella?
No,
Well, that's because
Estrella is
Harold
Harold.
no, okay.
said-
Is Harold? Okay.
But you know his real name, which is funny.
Yeah. And so, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if the last group of people did know my real name at all.
No, they did not.
Maybe I'll have to keep you guys alive this time.
Sure, I'll play. Call me Etchings.
Edgings? Jesus.
Etchings. Like engravings.
Catch yourself now.
Etchings. I like that. All right. What about you? Guy with the sunglasses turns towards Jack.
You can call me Emmett.
Agent Emmett. Excellent. And he's like writing each of these down on a little notepad. And
Hold on, I need to write these down in my notepad. Hold on, I'm not gonna remember any of this. Okay, go.
And the big fellow who just got here.
Let's go with Evans.
Evans. Nice and simple. I like it. So, Thank you for the wine, but I will not be partaking. I'm not a drinker, at least not for a decade now. This operation, and he puts down the manila folder, is codenamed India Moon. It's
Oh.
That.
It's about locating former operatives of the group. These 6 operatives have been under the care at a psychiatric facility in Boston that has deep connections to the group. A place called Dorchester House. These patients have been committed for some time and they're now missing. He opens up a folder and there's like a bunch of documents in there and stuff, and he's like, each of them went missing on the 28th of August, just a few days ago, at approximately the same time. The police have not been alerted, but the group wants them found. The only thing in common besides the time is a message was written on the wall of a few of their rooms, and he takes out a photo. And this is what he shows you.
Oh,
Oh,
shit, that's creepy.
Dude,
You didn't have
no.
to-
Yeah, so Vinny, why don't I have you read that?
let me zoom in.
Are you adding that to the?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I'll add that to your journals as well.
Abigail Wright has gone to sea, crossed the waves to rescue me. In a ship both tall and fine, she rounds a corner, marking time. She.
I added it to your handouts as well, and he's like, it was scrawled with a copious amount of human blood, covered with taped newspapers. Now, before their incarceration, each of these operatives came into contact with a book which has unnatural properties.
oh no.
The book goes by many titles.
Uh-oh. I'm not liking where this is going. I'm not going like that.
The recovery of this book or any other occult book is to be reported directly to me. Barring a cursory examination for title and author, any such book is not to be read under any circumstances. And he turns to Kendra, and he hands you a large, old-looking satellite phone. And he says, if you dial star 616, you can reach me. This is a secure satellite line, but communications with me should be kept to a minimum, given the danger of what's involved here. And he then hands Jack a business card. And this is what you see. I'm going to put this on the evidence board, but the handouts as well. I'll have you read that for me, Ryan.
I have so many things up. I didn't actually see it get added at all.
Oh my god, it was Dallin.
Oh, here. Dr. Richard F. Dallin,
I did hear it
director, Dorchester House Psychiatric Facility, 48 Northwood Street, Boston, Massachusetts, 02122. Sometimes things become possible if we want them bad enough. That's funny. And then
And he says,
some contact information.
he says, Dr. Dallin is a friendly. He works with the group, and he's familiar with our activities. Now, I wouldn't really tell him too much about the unnatural. That's going to be at his own peril. but he's going to be useful to you in whatever you might be doing up there, trying to locate these patients. So, he's expecting your call. Call him whenever you want to begin. I'd recommend it as soon as possible. Other than that, I'm just here to answer some questions before I get on my way, so. Anything on your minds?
Yeah, why did you choose us?
No, I didn't choose you specifically. I just
Oh.
chose agents that were close by.
Oh.
Well, I guess I'd be curious. I don't know if you know anything about this, but I was investigating something that had to do with that Abigail Wright quite some time ago.
Really?
Yeah, I was involved. I thought we were done with that, to be honest with you. But what's freaking me out a little bit is that the safe box we had stashed all the stuff in got broken into a couple weeks ago.
Well, I don't know much about, past operations of yours, but I could run it up the chain and see what my superiors say about it.
Oh, you said that thing about some books. That's what was taken out of the storage facility.
And this Abigail Wright was the woman in question with the occult text?
Well, you see, I was investigating Abigail Wright's disappearance some 25 odd years ago. And yeah, we found some texts in her abandoned apartment. Yeah, they were just in storage for all this time up until a few weeks ago. Some guy broke in, took them. I found him. He spotted me right away, even though I thought I was doing a great job pretending to be someone else. And those two guys, they turned into a fine pink mist and covered an entire building, and I just barely escaped with my life.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not really fucking around anymore.
Well, look, there's a reason why this book is being watched. It has a lot of properties that are considered unnatural. So, if that's the case, I'll elevate this to my superiors, and we'll get men on it.
Yeah, I already tried. I got sent obviously to go look into this thing, but I tried to send it back up the chain, but I never heard anything back. So good luck. But hopefully.
Oh, that's pretty negligent to send you all the way out there and not even respond.
Sure, there's old communicators, so I don't know if maybe they had no real returns on or something, but yeah, it could be important, could be helpful for this these shenanigans.
Well, I'll send it up the chain. I'll see if they want to send some guys down there if it's pertinent. But for now,
I'm not gonna lie. I think Harold owes you at least one sanity.
I was gonna say for just
Abigail
everything.
Wright's name.
Yeah. Let's see how he does. Oh, nice. Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, he succeeds.
He knew it was all connected.
Yeah, The last thing is he gives you the list of names of the people that have gone missing. He puts this on the table. It's also in the manila folder. And Caleb, I'll have you read that if you're there. It's on the left side.
How Aldiasis, Livamak, Kim Lasalad, Ray Billabas, Thoman
Where is
F.
this?
Bootsoth.
It's on the left side of the screen, but I'll put it in.
Oh, I see.
Put it in here as well.
Those are some crazy ass names.
I don't even have time to like take in everything. I'm just vigorously writing notes.
But yeah, he says, look, I can't stay around all night, so if you have any other questions, just let me know now. Anything you're itching to know before I get out of here?
When you were working, I'm assuming you've been in the game for the past 20 years or so, you used pagers to communicate, just like Estrella here, right?
That's right.
Do you know who or what machine or what system was on the other end of those one-way pagers?
Well, from what I know, I wasn't briefed too deeply on it, but it was mostly end-to-end. The cell leader would contact each of their agents with each of these devices using a code book. And the agents would decipher that code and go to a telephone booth to receive a full message. Booth's at a secure line, of course. And look, I know from your look you can already tell the operational security issues in that. It was a different time back then in the cowboy years. It wasn't as official as it is now. Ever since the early 70s, it was a bit of a conspiracy for a few decades. So, don't judge us old folks too harshly. And he gives Harold a little knowing look.
The old guard.
Hence the satellite phone. I mean, hell, it's the only secure way of communication I know how to use in this day of advanced technology we find ourselves in. It's safe because it's off the grid. Like how I like to live my life.
Not Harold. Estrella. That break-in you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
How did you find out about it?
My pager.
And you found out about it when?
Was that a couple weeks ago at this point? I don't know what the gap was, or was it longer?
Yeah, I'd say probably a few months ago.
Exeter, doesn't that sound weird? Doesn't that sound weird to you though? Those pagers have been taken out of commission for years at this point, and suddenly one page becomes operational to an old member of our organization to check a now broken into storage pod.
It might be strange. It might be not strange at all. I mean, that's how I contacted all of you, was through the mail. Could just be another cowboy coming in from the cold.
I mean, they had no other way of contacting me. I mean, if you hadn't
That's
sent this
right.
mail, I certainly wouldn't have done anything else.
That's right. You gotta trust us old school guys. We know how to get it done. And we know how to not ask questions either.
Most of them just get you in trouble.
That's right.
Speaking of which, one last question.
Yeah. Shoot.
You have any you have a weapons cache around the city somewhere? I didn't bring too much with me. I took the train, you know.
Sorry to say I don't. I'm retired, so I don't find myself carrying too many weapons nowadays, but I have a pistol in my car I could give you. Otherwise, I could get you some discretionary funds to spend.
I'll look around the table and see if anybody is like if any. I'm trying to think who I would. I'm gonna look at was it Stelios? Is that your name? But
Yeah.
What's your?
It's,
I have it written down. Where is it?
Evans.
Evans. How about you, Agent Evans? You got any supplies? If I recall anything about that last mission, we're gonna want some.
No, I'm glad you asked. I was actually gonna ask, and I'm gonna turn to the contact. Do you have any recommendations for, what would be good to carry? I mean, what type of supplies do you think? I mean, firearms, or knives,
Really just
crowbars, or what?
a sidearm will do. But just as a heads up, you're entering a mental health facility, so they'll likely be confiscated before you make it inside. But look, I mean, personal defense is key to any operation. So if at least one of you has a gun of some kind, I think you should be good.
I hope so.
Maybe that guy on the inside can sneak something in for us.
Oh, Dr. Dallin. He might be able to. He's definitely plays by the rules, though, as much as he can. He is concerned about the safety of his patients more than anything. So I don't know if he'll break the rules so easily.
Who knows? Maybe his gym bag gets swapped or something.
You could try. He does like working out, Dr. Dallin. He's quite athletic.
Yeah, most reasonable doctors do.
Yeah, you should tell that to my doctor. He's got a paunch like you wouldn't believe.
Too bad.
Anyways,
Get a new one.
I'll let you gentlemen and lady here continue your dinner. I'm gonna head out. If you need anything, you call me on that satellite phone, but remember, keep it concise. It's not the only operation I have going on. So be concise and be specific with me.
Understood.
All right. You have a good night. And he gets his little woolen coat on. And as he leaves, you all just smell like the faint smell of oil. And he heads to his car and starts up the ignition, and you see the Ford Explorer start to drive away.
Well, anyways, you can call me Kendra. I just didn't want to disappoint the old man.
Yeah, I think I'll stick with Estrella. Thank you.
You got it, Estrella.
A
Gives you
wink.
like a knowing look.
I'll just stick with Emmett for now. We'll see where this goes. And I give a wink back to Kendra just as a joke.
So when do you guys want to get started with this?
I've already done some cursory research on this area, but Dorchester House never popped up on my radar, so sooner rather than later.
So, I mean, this isn't one of the things that Kendra found, but so like the list of names, did Exeter like write this for us?
Seems like he did.
Yeah, because that's definitely the same handwriting as on the.
That's correct.
On the other thing, meaning he was the one who put the weird whatever it's called, the exemplar in there, which means that he was also the one who put the person thing in there, which is especially weird.
Yeah.
Also, he was singing the fucking crazy song.
Yeah, it's all
Oh,
spooky.
hey.
And he smelled like gasoline, so.
Well, that's besides the point.
And yeah, so when way back when Reagan was cataloging evidence, he came across like an old like World War II era walkie-talkie, and he actually caught like a voice coming through on the receiver, and the words that came through were India, Moon,
Oh.
Dallin,
Oh.
Exeter, and then there's two more that I haven't at least
Yo,
noticed:
I
Daimonian
remember
and
this.
Seer.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So, what's funny about this system is codes and anagrams fall under computer science or SIGINT. So what is your computer science score?
Dang it.
72 is my computer science score.
India Moon is an anagram for Daimonian.
Oh my god, it is.
And as you look down at the satellite phone, you see the brand of the phone is Seer Inc.
Wait, what ink?
Seer Inc. And it has
Seer,
what looks like
S-E-E-R?
a stylized Pegasus on it.
Oh my god.
It doesn't mean anything to you,
Is-
so it won't be a sanity check. But for the
Yeah.
plot, it means a lot.
And that's on the satellite phone that Exeter gave Kendra.
Yep, it's a bulky satellite phone from the 1990s, and it says Seer Inc. And its brand logo is a Pegasus.
Okay.
That's the brand of
That's
the
Pegasus, dude.
Pegasus. What were you saying, Caleb?
Wait,
That's the brand of the walkie-talkie you said?
Yep.
oh yeah, like the satellite phone.
That's
No,
on-
not the walkie-talkie that Reagan found. The satellite phone that Exeter just gave Kendra.
Gotcha.
Huh. Yo, can the satellite phone talk into the past? Also, I
Do you
really
try to
wish
call
we
it?
would. Fuck. You know what? That felt like a DM hand extending, so yes.
Okay. Do you dial 616 or do you dial something else?
616 because, yeah, that's what he
Just
gave
testing.
Kendra, and like Kendra doesn't know all this other shit, but
Okay. You plug in the
star 616.
the 9-volt adapter. There's sort of like an international plug adapter set that he's given you with it. The phone has 13 keys, and turning it on, you hear the 3-tone beep of like a 90s phone. And then you dial 616. It rings once. It rings twice. And it rings a third time, and then someone picks it up. It sounds extremely staticky. What do you say?
Going to the races today.
You hear a voice that does not sound like Exeter's voice. Who is this?
That's a fucking scary voice.
Who is this?
Oh shit. I honestly don't know what to say. Been trying to reach you for some time.
What do you want?
Answers. Who gave you that receiver?
And the line hangs up.
What? Isn't that the number he said to call?
That's the number he told us to call.
That is correct. When you take the phone away from your ear, you feel like a part of it came off. Like there's something in your ear. And like
a physical thing in my ear? Can I grab it?
it's a little piece of dirt. And you find like little specks of dirt all along your ear where you had the phone up.
Ew. She takes the phone and like shakes it a little bit.
Oh my god, did it turn to
it-
dust on the inside? That'd be crazy.
You don't hear anything.
Well, I was just saying if more dirt like shook out of it.
Oh yeah, there's a little bit of dirt that falls out.
What the fuck?
Does it work now? Can you try to make it beep again?
Yeah, I guess just press a button.
Just a random button?
Yeah.
The one that would start the call tone, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you press a button and you hear the call tone again.
Okay.
Does it look like there's anything weird about the satellite phone?
I mean, you certainly find it weird that dirt is spilling out of it.
I'll be careful. Open
That
it
is
up.
Weird.
Okay. Opening it up. Spilling out is just earth, rock, and dried fragments of plants. They've been actually packed in so tightly that they couldn't make a noise when you were shaking it, so it was silent. And there are no electronics inside this device at all.
What?
Give me a sanity check.
Woo! Oh baby,
Nice.
we're cooking.
And I'll have
Fucking
everybody
with it.
else give me a sanity check for witnessing this. This phone open up and it's just fucking dirt.
I think Jack is like, I don't know technology too much, but that's
Maybe
not
it's
supposed to
Russian.
happen.
Oh, let's go.
Nice.
I think Harold thinks that's exactly what it is.
Oh no.
Oh no, Jack. Jack,
So
no.
Jack takes the maximum.
The fumble.
Okay, so Jack, you're gonna take 4 sanity damage.
Oh my god, Jack.
Oh,
I've lost
rest in
8
peace.
sanity this session. I'm getting
Nice,
very
Harold.
close to the 10 point.
Oh no.
You're getting close to your
Wait,
breaking point.
Yeah.
He just started.
And in the center of this dirt is a small green glass vial that just contains a small green leaf.
Sponge?
You wish, buddy.
I wish Stelios wishes.
Well, that's batshit crazy.
Dude gave us a busted phone.
What's normally in those?
Not that. I'm sure of that. Oh, well, you're working with a bunch of illiterate computer people, so this is gonna be fun.
Tech illiterate people. I mean, even you
Yeah.
guys gotta know what electronics are. Thought it was a little elf that talks into your ear.
But he never opened one up before.
Well, it's definitely not fucking rocks, I can tell you that much.
Well, I assumed as much. That
Is
had
it
me
like a
questioning.
is the little vial, is it like stoppered?
Yeah. Looks like a little medical tube. And
We're gonna have to figure out what this is at some point.
yeah, do you leave it in there for now? Do you take it out?
Oh, I'm taking the vial out for sure. With a little bit of experimentation, if I take the vial out and put the phone back together, do the buttons be working?
No dial tone.
And then a little more experimentation, put the little vial back inside.
You're a dial tone.
What the fuck?
And you see holding it, it appears like upon closer examination, not just to be like a plant leaf, but there's a small bug that's feeding on the leaf inside this tube.
Oh.
And it looks to be a live, tiny, golden bug.
What the fuck is this?
Looks like
Well-
some species of like beetle maybe, but it has this shiny gold carapace and it's just munching on this leaf.
Yo, maybe it is an elf that fucking speaks into your ear.
I think Kendra should take another sanity check because her electronics knowledge is just like being a very, very bad background for
Thanks
her
for
right now.
advocating for me taking
You're
more
welcome.
sanity checks.
Well, it's funny you bring
He
that up.
doesn't want to be the only one suffering.
It's funny you bring that up because
yeah, all of us are like, oh, so that's how electronics work. Kendra's like, my brain is crying.
it's funny you say that because seeing the bug is gonna proc another one. Just from Kendra though, because none of you can see it yet.
Success. Fuck you, Ryan. Fuck
Nice.
you.
Oh my
nice.
god.
I'm not going down with that sinking ship of yours.
My sinking brain.
Yeah, you just sort of turn the vial, like this little gold bug is like swirling inside the glass, trying to eat the leaf. What do you do?
Definitely.
How
I'm keeping it out
long-
of the phone for now.
How fast
Keeping
is
it-
that bug eating the phone?
Keeping it
Eating
in
the
its
leaf?
vial.
Really slow.
Okay.
because lugging around a big ass satellite phone, not the best idea. But whatever this thing is, it certainly seems at least of interest. So being able to carry that around with me is a little good luck bug charm.
A good look bug.
If I eat it, will I turn into a weird bug person?
The king in yellow.
Nah, dude, I was making a Farsi reference.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, true. You'll gain a power.
Yeah.
It's an arcana.
Eat the bug.
So yeah, what would you guys like to do after this crazy revelation?
Go to bed, probably. We're like, what, 8:30 now or something?
Yeah.
I was gonna have another old fashioned.
Yeah, it's definitely get some sleep sort of thing. Kendra's gonna put this little bug in the hotel safe because she's kind of scared of it to some extent.
What's the menu at this restaurant?
It is Mediterranean food.
Ooh.
Harold would absolutely eat on the company dime here.
Hell yeah.
Just get like a bunch of falafel.
Awesome. Is anyone else staying with Harold?
I mean,
I guess
Mediterranean.
I'll
I will.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I'd eat. Food sounds good.
I'm now hungry in real life.
So, why did you guys get into this business?
I stumbled across it while I was helping my friend some 20 years ago, but somehow it came back to bite me. And I
You realize
ended
that
up,
once you're in, you're stuck. You can't get out.
well,
What?
I didn't know that at the time.
Well, now you know. It always comes back. They always want more. So take everything you can get from them. Spend every last dime they have. More falafel, please.
I think
I,
Richard's, not Richard, Jack is pretty hungry. He'll order like 2 gyros.
Hell yeah.
I think he takes some of Harold's advice to heart. just like, you know what? Sure.
Well, I didn't know what they were. They offered to pay for my college and to help me get my degree, and next thing I knew, I was in Louisiana getting attacked by a chupacabra.
Jesus.
The mythical chupacabra, like the super, like Bigfoot, Mothman, chupacabra.
It was, yeah. I barely survived. I was unarmed, and they didn't warn me. I mean, I'm down here in the backcountry in the swamps with all these, inbred country folk. The Riverman. I mean, I was scared by him. I didn't know what was gonna happen, and next thing I know, it's a supernatural beast. And so, that was quite an awakening. But can't unsee that.
You said that was your training?
Yeah, they just tossed me in. They said we'll take care of your college for you, and if you come and go on vacation in Louisiana, we want you to study some things. And they really didn't give me any warning that it was gonna be hairy. So I don't know what we're gonna see in this little adventure.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be worse than that. To be honest, I I didn't think it that
Fuck, I
existed.
hope not. You guys
But
can't
I'm
tell
gonna guess
anyone
it's
that
like-
though.
Yikes. And how about you? Last but not least.
Well, let's just say that I was working an operation without even knowing it was Delta Green's wheelhouse. Thought I was chasing down a conspiracy, but turns out the conspiracy was chasing me.
Yeah, that feeling will never go away. But it's good to see that they finally let women start working here.
I know, right?
I mean, back in my day, it was just 5 dicks walking around doing whatever the fuck. But now look at us. This is great.
Inclusivity.
Inclusivity.
5 dick
You know?
greens.
Oh yeah, Richard Green.
Oh man.
So do you share the details of the first investigation with them? Or do you keep it under wraps?
Yeah, I mean, would you guys be asking me? I know you know Reagan, so you might have some more questions.
You mean the first investigation, like the?
I mean, you haven't
McAllister
mentioned
building?
Reagan at
Yeah,
all, have you?
We haven't.
I would like to ask him, like, why don't you retire? You're getting to retirement age.
I thought they were gonna leave me alone after how poorly the last investigation went, but like I said, they'll come and get you. They'll make sure you never get to rest. No, I mean, I did have a decent break. I thought I was gonna die before the next one of these things happened.
How many of these missions have you been on? What's the tenure like for Delta Green agents?
Well, I sort of had a unique path. I was serving in the Korean War, and I became a POW.
Oh shit.
Finally got released after a few years, and the war was over. I came back here, and well, needless to say, it was a bit difficult at first. But I got approached for my. They thought I might be useful with my inner knowledge of the Koreans. After serving after being in the jail for so long. They brought me in. They offered to give me some money, and I mean, I needed it. There's really not enough veteran support in this country at all. It's truly horrific. That a person like me who served for so long in such terrible conditions came back and really had no money at all. No
This is such an
support.
authentic 75-year-old. Just like the constant rambling.
But they offered me a lot of money. I didn't, I needed it. I was on the brink of homelessness, and I did a couple small operations for them, and they helped me get my veterinary license.
You are a vet. Okay, yeah, I remember.
Well, not anymore. I've retired.
All right,
from
that wasn't a character.
But yeah, I once I started the veterinary thing, I was left alone for a while, and to my dismay, they called me back in for what was said to be one last job. What at least I thought I was, and yeah, I think that job had something to do with what's going on now. That's what I was talking to what's his face about there, Exeter. That Abigail Wright chick. That was the last job.
That was a previous Delta Green operation.
Yeah, the last one I was involved with. That's why it's a little disturbing to see that name again. You couldn't tell I was perturbed.
I think you recognize that Jack is trying not to divulge that he's talked to you in the past, but and I think you catch on to that, but you also notice, like, as soon as as you say, Abigail Wright was the last case, I don't think he knew that before. He knew you were working on a case with Richard, but he didn't know what it was about. And so, like, you see his eyes widen when he puts together Abigail Wright, explosion, McAllister building, and Reagan, like there are threads of a conspiracy, like, working in his mind, and you see him start to make connections.
All right. As he notices you doing that, he's probably like, still rambling just a little bit. But he'd look up and notice your eyes like kind of widen. Emmett, you good? You all right over there? You have too many drinks?
Yeah. Just no. I mean, I have a tonic water. I'm not drinking. I don't know if you saw that or not. He points to, like, the 3 empty glasses of definitely seltzer tonic water that he has on the bar.
Well, I've never seen those without gin.
I like the bubbles. I was just
Fair enough.
putting together everything that Exeter was saying. It's a lot to take in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely understandable. But needless to say, that operation didn't end very well.
Well, what actually happened?
Well, certainly demolished that building.
That's when all of you, if it hasn't clicked before, it clicks
Yeah.
now. That all of this is connected. And I hate to ask for it again,
God damn it!
but I'll need a sanity check from everyone except
I'm
Harold.
gonna fumble this shit.
Actually, not from you. You already had one because you figured it out when you
Me?
met Harold. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh,
That would have been me. That would
Critical.
have been me.
Okay,
Oh my
so just
God.
1 point off, Kendra.
Oh my God.
Kendra goes like pale in the face.
Lady, you okay?
Do you know what happened to Reagan Jones? Did you
Do I
see him
know what
die?
Oh shit.
No, but I would suspect I was one of the last people to see him alive.
Oh my God.
But did you see him die?
No, I did not. I saw him walk into that building about 2 hours before it exploded
wait.
with a couple
Was
other
he there with
people.
anyone else?
She starts like just laughing.
I don't know funny that is, but my therapy sessions didn't really help.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
But what do you on to?
I was right. There's no way he could
About?
have. There's no way he was a terrorist or whatever the fuck they wanted to propagate him as on the TV.
Oh, no, I wouldn't have called him that. He may be a little gung-ho for my liking, but, I'm definitely not a terrorist.
I love
I
Harold.
love this interaction. This is great.
Well, what happened in that building? What went down in there?
Well, I only went into that building twice. We looked through all the stuff in Abigail Wright's apartment. We cataloged it. Like I said, I brought a lot of it to that storage unit. There was some odd bits about that building. I thought all the power was off, but we went into it and oh boy, was it not. There were people living there still. I thought it was completely abandoned. It looked completely abandoned. There were stairs that led to other places and floors that existed or didn't exist, and I'll be honest, I wanted nothing to do with it. In and out, do the job. That's what we were told to do. I don't know why they went back in there.
I think you see Jack, his eyes start to like well up. You don't see him cry, but like this is this is more information than he got out of you the first time, and like he knew that Jack went in again for some reason. Or
Wait a minute, have we met before?
Do you actually see that person?
Sure.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry.
Oh, probably not. My memory for faces is really bad these days. That sadness in your eyes, though, I could have sworn I've seen it before.
This driver's just really good. I haven't eaten.
Yeah, this place is pretty phenomenal.
What if we buy this place?
Put it on the card.
Take out another mortgage on my farm.
Another mortgage.
I'm probably gonna have to call it here soon, Tyler. It is 9:30.
Yeah, we'll wrap up shortly. So do you guys each head off to your respective hotels?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Except some of us actually go to the same hotel.
Yeah, unknowingly.
Oh, awkward.
Do I know you? And he walks in the hotel.
I'm going to say the last thing I'm going to leave you off with is Kendra, you're alone in your hotel room. And you're just looking at this list of missing patients written in a recognizable hand. and you can't stop looking at them because they look like anagrams. And that's where we're gonna leave
No.
off.
No.